I hope everybody's going to like this. It's going to be kind of cool. Just stick around for a minute here. Alrighty. I hope everybody's going to like this. It's going to be kind of cool. Alrighty, so this is how I'm going to show you guys how to go live at multiple platforms and what all the software I'm using. I've had a lot of people ask me about it. So if you're on here right now, hashtag The Joe Show, and let me know that you're in here, because right now I have no idea where you guys are at. I am actually on all of my different platforms right now, so let's see who is jumped in. Hey Jason, how you doing? Glad to see you on here. Hashtag The Joe Show. And I'll tell you guys how and where I'm at today. So, let's get started here. Let me turn this down a little bit. Alright, so, right now, I am on a few different platforms. Let's see where we're at. So, what's up, Fred? How you doing? Glad to see you here. I see Ben and Matt also. So guys, where I'm at right now is I'm in my group. I was going to actually reach out to one of you guys and see if I could go live in your group, but that's okay, because I'll show you the guys how to do that also. I'm on my Facebook Live right now, and I'm video recording this live on Facebook, and then I'll go back on my YouTube channel. Actually, something went up automatically on my Twitter account, on my page for promoting stuff, as well as Periscope, Twitch. I'm all over the place happening right now. So I hope you guys are going to enjoy this. This is not going to be really long. I'm going to get to the point of how everything works and stuff. So let me get a little drink of water. So here's the first thing. Whenever you guys are going live, always make sure you have water because you will get dry. Alrighty. So I have also music playing in the background. I got it really, really low because it's always good to have some kind of music to me when you go live and everything. So what I'm using right now is Restream. Restream will help me go in all my different platforms that I need to go on all at the same time. So on Restream, and I'll put my link down below later on, and you guys can jump on, and then if you have questions, I'll ask you. But to start off with, I'm using OBS, Restream, and Zoom all together at the exact same time. And I also have two monitors that I'm using as well, because it makes it, one of the monitors I do a split screen, and then the other monitor is where I'm showing everything exactly. So it makes it so much better and everything. Let me turn the music down if it's a little bit too loud. As a matter of fact, at this point, I'll just pause the music. And that's the other thing too, is sometimes the music will play a little bit loud, and I won't know how to adjust that until after I end up being able to listen to it later on and see how the music goes. Alrighty. So because I'm on all these different platforms, everything is connected together through Restream. So if Jason's on my profile and Fred is over on my group, and then somebody's on Twitch, and then somebody's on Periscope, anytime anybody will actually comment or whatever, it will push all to my Restream, and I have Restream chat, and it's actually telling me all my information, who's chatting, who's saying what, wherever everybody's at. So if you guys can, hashtag The Joe Show for me, and let's get started here, and I'll show you what I've been doing to let you guys know how we're going to actually do this. So step one is download OBS for free. You could get that. Just log in there on Google, search it, and get OBS, because I'm using OBS for free. And the reason why I'm using OBS, I connected OBS to all of my stuff, so that when I go live, I always use OBS. And OBS, I'll show you guys how to do it, is you go in there and you do an adjustment for OBS. And then OBS actually tells you what are the best adjustments. But also I'm using that with Restream. So once I ended up buying Restream, and Restream ended up sending me an email how to do the adjustments. Okay, so let me go into here real quick. Stay right here, and let me throw in my link to Restream. It's in my link in my group, and I'll go in there and post it in other locations at the same time as well too. Alrighty, so I can actually see everything that you guys are mentioning to me live right now in my group and elsewhere, wherever you're at. So if you happen to go and look for me on YouTube at my channel, subscribe to my channel on YouTube, and you'll be able to see this live going on right now as well. So like I said, I'm on all these different platforms, so I really appreciate you guys doing here. I'm doing great. Joshua, how you doing? Thank you for joining in on with me as well also. So the next step after you've downloaded OBS, go out and get Restream. Restream is very popular for me to use all the time, because I could actually go into connecting with all my different Facebook stuff, Twitch, and Periscope and stuff, so that I could actually go viral. Okay, you can actually go on and go to 34 different platforms, but I only went on some selected ones that I really like to use myself directly. So from there, and that's why a lot of people go, well, I use OBS, and I kind of get disconnected. So let me go through some of the settings with OBS just to show you guys what I did and how I'm doing this. So OBS, once you get OBS, there is some adjustments that you have to do to be able to go on here and do some adjustments. So you would go in here and you would end up accepting this, because that's what you're going to do. And then the next thing is you want to do a manual configuration. You don't want to go in there and do all the setup and everything yourself, because if you go in there and do your automatic settings, it won't work as well for you. And then what you want to do is you want to follow exactly what you're doing in here with your settings from the recommendations between Restream and OBS. Okay, so when you do this, it'll tell you exactly where to go and what settings are to use. Okay, so from there, keep going down, and these are the settings that Restream and OBS are recommending that you go on here. And I'm not going to go directly full through this, because you would actually get an email from Restream. Once you purchase Restream, you would end up getting this email, and this would tell you exactly what you're going to do, because you want to connect with your OBS, and you're going to get your Restream key, and you're going to connect OBS and Restream together along with your Facebook profile. Okay, and once you connect everything, you're doing a copy paste in there. Then what they're going to do is help you do all your settings so that you won't lose anything and everything that you're doing inside of your OBS. So when I first started OBS and I connected it with my other platforms and stuff, it ended up kind of failing every once in a while because of my connections. And so when you go in through here and you do all these extra setups and connections, it will actually help you. So here's where your extra settings are going to be that they tell you exactly what to do. And you guys can go back and rewatch this video later on and capture this, or ask me and I'll help you with it. It's not a problem trying to connect on here with you. Okay, so once you finish this, and it's going to connect the differences between what you're showing on your monitor as well as what your camera is looking at. That's why all these settings in here are very crucial, and I can actually send these to you as well too if you want me to, because this is just basically a setup that would help you actually go through each item and connect your OBS and your Restream together. And it's going to talk about your display capture versus what you're going to do, your display capture and your properties for what's on your monitor and what your camera is. So the camera I'm using is a pretty good camera that I got over here. Let me see if I got it, capture of it. I think I told you guys once before the camera that I got, and it was a pretty good camera that I got onto Amazon. And so you just, like I said, it's very simple to use and go through each and every one of these steps here. So really, I mean, we would be here for a little while if I was going through these, but I wanted to kind of give you guys kind of a nutshell of why and how I'm using each and every one of these. And I'm not using the XSplitter Broadcaster. That's just a sample, okay? So this is what I wanted to show you, is this would be an email that you would get from Restream by purchasing from Restream. And this is the steps that would help you. If you guys have that already, let me know, and I could forward this on to you to show you what it is. So when I'm live, it's going to sit there and tell me if my frames are dropping, because I'm looking at it right now, and really what I'm at is a 0.1% of my frames are dropping, and that's not bad at all. So that means it's got a good smooth data that's going across the internet to get over to all you guys right now. And my CPU is running at 17.7%, which that's something you want to look at right now. I'm actually doing a lot better than that. And then this is your kilobytes is running as well, and I'm running about exactly the same here too. So it'll tell you about, if you pause on here, it's going to tell you how you want to be and where you want to be at. And if your stream indicator is green, which mine is solid green lime, means that I'm getting good streaming going on for this video and stuff. So that's pretty much in a nutshell. So now, why, you ask, why are you using Zoom as well? Well, Zoom allows me to record. I can record this whole thing going on right now. I could go back, then I can upload it to a different platform, and I can make some changes to it if I really wanted to, as well as it gives me a virtual background. If you have Zoom and you don't pay for Zoom, it doesn't allow you to do a virtual background. So with the virtual background, I can actually set up, if you guys saw what I was doing, here's my virtual background. I put in different things, like I can do, something like this, which is, if you're up in San Francisco, you can do your background. Or if you want to be the man on the moon, then you could be the man on the moon as well. And if you guys see, I keep turning my head the other way because I'm looking at my other monitor, but my main monitor I'm looking at right now. And then, like I was doing the one funnel away challenge, so I put something together. So what I'm doing is I'm using Canva to do all my background stuff. and everything. And then, of course, if you guys see what I'm doing, the Joe Show, here's the Joe Show. And what I want to show you is if I had none, I'll show you a quick glimpse of my green background. There you go. So that's the beauty of having Zoom on your live and doing everything live with a couple things. My next step would be is that I'm actually going to get a third monitor so that I don't have to split my monitors. But the only thing is when you have monitors, you have a big desk and everything, you're looking this way at one monitor, you're looking this way, and then you're looking this way at another monitor. And I don't know if people like that, but it doesn't have to do with what, you know, everybody likes or whatever. It's all about the content that I'm providing for you. So if you have any questions, just jump in there and let me know. If you have anything you want to ask, that's cool. If you guys are watching the football games today, that's awesome. I was watching a little football earlier today, and looks like I'll be, after this is done, I'm not watching the Chargers. I'm recording it right now. So I'll go in there so I can bypass some of the commercials and watch the Charger game. And so I hope they're winning because that's my team, go Chargers, as well as the Rams. I'm a California guy. I'm from California, so I'm here watching all my California teams. So anyways, so let's do a rerun back of what it is. So real quick, let me get a drink of water. Okay, so I'm using OBS. OBS adjusts all my data for my CPU and my frames and everything. So like right now, I have 0 frames dropped, and they're running really good right now. And it tells me I'm live for 17 minutes. I could be recording it or not if I wanted to. Also, my CPU is doing really good right now, and also my my CPU is running solid green, and so it looks like this is running awesome in all my platforms, which is on the platforms that I'm using right now. Like I said, was on my Facebook page, my Facebook profile, my group. Oh yeah, and if I was going to be in another group, I can actually connect into another group by at the same time running 2 groups is through Zoom. Zoom would allow me to go in one group, and then on my Facebook Live, I'd be in my group as well as running it off of OBS. So that's why I'm able to do 2 groups, my Facebook profile and my Facebook page. So that's 4 items right there. Like I said, I'm on YouTube Live. So I'll go back later and I'll put some information to update my live for my YouTube channel. And then I'm on Periscope and Twitch right now. So I'm on 7 platforms all at the same time running through this. And like I said, if I wanted to run in somebody else's group, if they wanted me to, I would definitely do that as well. Alrighty. So, and then OBS, it's one click, one single click starts everything off of OBS. And then I'm connected to my Facebook page and everything. And then Restream allows me to connect everything and bound it all to one together. And like I said, I would end up going in more platforms if I wanted to. Let's see. Jason says Facebook is flagging all of my comments on your live. Wonder why. Can I just go live from Restream? Oh, okay, yeah. Sorry about that, Jason. I forgot to look over at my chat. Can I go live from Restream, or do I have to use OBS? No, you don't have to use OBS at all, because if you do that, you know, then you have to go into multiple different things. You could go directly right from Restream and do your live right there. You don't have to. The reason why I'm using OBS is because I'm adjusting the CPU and I don't have any clutter. and everything. And I'll talk to you later why Facebook is flagging your questions. I don't understand that. So we'll see what happens there. So Jason, if you jumped into my group, you'd be able to see everything that's going on as well too. So Facebook might be flagging only because of all the different stuff that I'm on and the platforms that I'm on. Facebook is probably going, what the heck is going on? I don't know. So, and usually I don't do a very long Facebook live. I try not to make them too long or anything because sometimes I think Facebook goes crazy when you do a live that's too long and everything. So what else is going on? I don't know, but what do you guys think? Do you guys think this was some valuable information or not? I hope so. I really appreciate it. If you don't have any more questions, or if you do have questions afterwards, you can always message me and let me know what you got going on and how I can help you with it. But I haven't had any problems using this setup or anything. It's been really good. I've used this over and over. Now, I'm going to give you guys one more piece of my insights on everything. I actually am using a little software called Filmora, and it's Wondershare. And what's really cool is if you guys saw some of my videos, sometimes I actually will go ahead and do a pre-video ahead of time. Let's say I didn't really want to do this and I didn't want to really have to interact with you guys. I would interact with you later on. I would go in and create a whole complete live. I would use Restream and restream it up all at the same time in all these platforms. And this would actually do almost the exact same thing, but I wouldn't be here. I would be out somewhere doing something else, or I would be here working on something and let my live run. And as you guys would go in there and you started commenting and asking questions, I would just sit there and respond back. And the only thing is if you went in there and I would ask you hashtag the Joe Show, and as you guys did, I would go in there and I would click, like it, love it, and all that kind of stuff. Like I just did now. But when I do that, I'm not really talking. I'm not really thinking 100%, and I want to focus on what I'm talking about, and I want to show you. But using Filmora, it's software that I'm pre-recording. I could go in there and adjust my music. I can play my music. I could do whatever I want. It makes it kind of cool. Just kind of like right here, I can actually turn it down and I can adjust it. I can listen to it, and I can do all kinds of cool stuff with it. So I hope I was able to help you guys out. If you need more help, just reach out to me. I will work with anybody one-on-one and show you guys how to really do this in depth and dive in deeper. So for now, I really appreciate all of you being on here. Hope you guys had a great day. Hope you're gonna have a happy Sunday, what's left of it. And I'm gonna go out and check on my barbecue or my smoker because I'm smoking some ribs. Gonna watch some football and just take it easy the rest of the day. Thanks a lot, everybody. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. Take care. We'll see you on the next live.